In this video, we're going to look at upper and lower bounds, and we're going to speak about accuracy. So previous knowledge required is bounds and upper and lower bounds, and that is calculations. So very quick reminder, bounds is when something is rounded up and down to the nearest, whatever it is in the question. So one decimal place, there's one decimal place. The upper bound is 0.35, the lower bound is 0.25. And that was N51. And we're looking at some calculations. We want the upper bounds. So very quickly, the upper bounds, when you're adding something together. So we've got A and B. The upper bounds is adding the two biggest numbers. The lower bounds of A and B is when you add the two small numbers. When you're multiplying, so that B and D, the upper bounds is two biggest numbers multiplied together. Done that the wrong way around. Two biggest numbers multiplied together by the lower bounds is the two smallest numbers times together. This is a little bit different. If I want the upper bounds of B take away D, I want the biggest number take away the smallest number. That would give me the largest answer. And the lower bounds, that would give me the yellow would give me the largest answer, the green would give me the smallest answer, or the lower answer. And it's the same for divide, B divided by C, the biggest answer, the upper bound, that would give me the biggest answer, while this would give me the lower answer. And there's two videos on that, and I recommend go understand them before you attempt this. Okay, a car travels at a constant speed of 26.4 meters per second, correct to one decimal fifth. It travels for 35.23 seconds, correct to 2 decimal fifths. By considering bounds, work out the distance travels to a suitable degree of accuracy. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take both of these. So I want to take speed. I'm going to write that down, 26.4 meters per second. Now, the upper bound for that is 26.45 meters per second. And the lower bound for that is 26.35 meters per second. And take the time for how long it travels. It travels for that is 35.235 and 35.225 milliseconds. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to find my upper and I'm going to find my lower answer. I'm going to find both. Now, speed is equal to distance over time. I'm looking for distance. So it's going to be speed times time. It's going to give me my answer. Okay, so the upper answer for this, and I'm multiplying. So speed multiplied by time. The upper answer will be the two biggest numbers multiplied together. So that's going to be 26.45 multiplied by 35.235. Okay, the lower answer will be the two smallest numbers multiplied together, which is okay. I'm going to write these answers down. So we would check our calculation. $26.45 multiplied by 35.235 gives me 931.96. I'm just going to write a little bit more just in case I need it. 57. Okay, and this is distance. So this is meters. Okay, do the same for the bottom. 26.35 multiplied by 35.225 is 928.178. Now, they want the best accuracy. This is what you do. You write down upper, you write down lower, you go one significant figure. Now, one significant figure, 3 keeps that the same, 2 keeps that the same. So that is 900. Okay, so then go to two significant figures. Two significant figures is there. 8, 1 does not change that. So it's 930. 8 does change that to 3, so it's 930. But when you continue to three significant figures, 9 changes that to 932. 1 doesn't change that, so it stays at 928. So these are different. If they're different, you ignore them. And the answer is the one before. So the answer here is 930 meters. And a lot of work there. And a 5-mark GCSE question, most likely. So I've got one more example. A 6.72, 2 decimal places, and then about 3 decimal places. But considering bands, work out the value of n to a suitable degree of accuracy. So you start off the same way. A 6.72, that's 6.725, 6.715. B 5.1495, 5.1485. Okay. Now, upper and lower. Now, this is different because I'm different because I am dividing. Upper for dividing is the biggest number divided by the smallest number. But the lower for dividing is the smallest number on top divided by the biggest number on the bottom. And don't forget, we need to square root. So that is going to be the square root of A, looking for the upper. 6.725 divided by 5.1485. And the lower is going to be the square root of 6.715 divided by 5.1495. So just type these in. Square root, fraction, 6.725 divided by 5.1485, 1.14289, 1.14. And square root fraction. $5.1495 is 1.4193. 1.1419. Okay. So I come down here. Upper, lower. Write some of these. Okay, so one significant figure, 1 does not change that, is 1. 2 significant figures for some will work. So this two significant figures. For these that alone is 1.1, 1.1. Three significant figures. 2 does not change that. 1 does not change that. Still 1.14. Four significant figures. 8 changes that to a 3. That's 1.143. And 9 changes that to a 2 is 1.142. So these are different. So your answer is just one back. And the best answer is 1.14. Okay, here are two questions. Have a go, press pause, and the answers will follow in a moment. Is the answer to question 1? And the answer to question 2?